Hi, I'm DrummerMartijn. Welcome to lesson number 8 in my Drummers of the Future video drum lesson series. And this one is all about training your train beats. A so-called train beat got its name from its sound. It sounds like a train chugging down the track. It originates from traditional country music and it's widely considered as one of the most essential drum beats to learn by all drummers. But it's also a good way to improve your stick control, coordination, balance and groove. A typical train beat has an up-tempo double time feel, but I'm gonna give it a little spin. In this lesson I'm gonna take a more funky approach, train beats played in 16th notes. Here's a demonstration. So let me break this funky train beat down for you. Basically, I'm just playing 16th notes on the snare, alternating hands, right, left, right, left. By adding various bass drum patterns and a backbeat on 2 and 4, it becomes an actual drum groove. The difficulty lies in getting the right motion with your hands. For instance, if you want to play a correct backbeat on the 2 and 4, you have to use tap up and down strokes with your right hand. Something like this. Tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap. Your left hand will basically play tap strokes or ghost notes, like this. Together. But of course you can also add more accents with your left hand. So you get even more tap up and down strokes all mixed up. Maybe something like this. As you can see, I'm not using force or muscles to play the accents. It's all about lifting up your stick at the right moment. And playing the bass drum should not interfere with this balance and movement. For instance, the bass drum on the downbeat on the 1 should be loud, but at the same time your right hand should play a tap stroke. So let's go back to the main groove of my first demonstration and play that groove very slowly. I want you to really focus on the movement of my hands. 3 and 4 and... You might wonder, okay, I'm getting on this, but how do I practice this myself at home? Well, of course, you can just start and play every groove very slowly, like we just did. That's a good way to practice this. But I've come up with another way. Most drummers are familiar with playing 16th note hi-hat grooves with both hands on the hi-hat. Technically, this is not so different from a train beat, only you're playing on the hi-hat instead of the snare drum. In the next clip I'll demonstrate how to create a train beat out of a regular 16th note hi-hat groove. Therefore I will play 3 examples of every groove. First I will play with both hands on the hi-hat, then with my left hand on the snare drum and my right hand on the hi-hat, and finally with both hands on the snare. I recommend to really spend some time working on the relaxed movement of your sticks. Play the ghost notes as soft as you can, and for the accented notes don't use force or volume. Just lift up your stick and let gravity do all the rest. You should hear a clear difference between accented and non-accented notes. All the exercises I've just showed you can be found in chapter 3 and 4 of my drum method book, Drummers of the Future. You can download a free trial PDF ebook. I'll put a link in the video description. And for the final part of this drum lesson video, let's talk about sound. Because so far we've played all our drum beats just with our regular drumsticks. But train beats sound especially nice when played with brushes. Or maybe even with your bare hands. In the next clip I'll demonstrate how the same groove sounds when played with different kind of sticks. Let me know which one you like best. Well, that's all for now. Stay tuned for more Drummers of the Future video drum lessons and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you next time. I'm drummer Martijn. Bye bye.